recap?
And okay, it's recording now. Hi, everybody. It's Michael Shaw. It's Rex Parker. Not my real name, but it's my blog name, and it's the 23rd of the month. So I'm co-solving on Zoom with Rachel Fabi. Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
And we're just discussing the difference between Gen X and Millennial, because apparently I'm Gen X and Rachel's Millennial, but I'm 20 years older, so I don't know what happened. I feel like there should be something in between, but I don't think there is.
Well, there's I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Xennial or Xenial. That's like the blend in the middle. They're 40.
Is it though?
I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
I don't either. I mean, I think that generational, it's weird how generational stuff does mean something, but then also is fictional. I feel like it's like decades mean things, you know, like the 80s means something, but it's also an arbitrary unit of time that never really began or ended in any.
No, the 80s definitely ended in 1990.
No, they didn't end. I mean that they didn't, like, it's not, there's nothing changed on the December 31st of 89 is what I'm saying. It's like, not like the next day it was like, ooh, the sky was purple. Like, no, it's like this, it's just that you just said, okay, set, read, next. And I don't know that 90 was much different from 89, frankly, but
sure wasn't for me.
When were you born?
I was born in July 89.
Oh, okay. Did you know where I was in July 89? No. I was voting for President Lincoln. Oh, I was preparing to study abroad. That was the fall of '89. Was my beginning of my junior year of college. I went to Scotland, so the summer was in between. I had the shittiest job of my life that summer.
With the calculator thing.
Yes.
You sent me a picture of it on my birthday once.
I had 10 key. I had to do inventory work. I mean, I had to be up at like 3 to go get put in a van with a bunch of other people at like 4 to drive hours to some shitty drugstore to count their inventory for something close to minimum wage. It was great.
Now you have the much more fun gig of solving crossword puzzles.
I do, and it's as you know, the time isn't great for me. I'm solving at right. The puzzle came out 7 minutes ago, and I'm wearing this hat. Why? It's festive, and it says Elvis Costello. But
I feel like it's a tradition now that you start with a hat on and then you realize you're wearing a hat and take it off.
Oh, is that a thing? Okay,
time in a row.
I'm glad you remember, because I don't remember. Because I was, as you know, I was asleep. I tend to fall asleep around 9 and then solve in the morning. But I'm doing this with you now, so I'm a little post-nap disoriented. So it should make for fun solving. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna pause the. It's funny. Where did it go? Where did my record? Oh, I'm here. I'm sorry. Here we go. Pause recording. I'm going to pause the recording for a bit and go get the puzzle, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, pausing. Recording. And then come back. Okay, cool. Awesome. We're going to do the puzzle now. I'm going to share the screen. I just opened it. I'm very excited. Oh, I lost my hat. I don't know if how that works in the video. If all my continuity's all screwed up, and my coat. So I told Rachel I start to heat up for some reason when I start solving a puzzle sitting at my desk. It makes no sense. But let's. I already opened it. It's and I'm excited because it's Doug Peterson and Brad Wilbur. Hang on, let me share screen. Share screen. Black ink. Share screen.
Nailed it.
You seeing it?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna try to solve this. I have been asleep, so I don't even know, man, but we'll do our best. What's in a protocol?
Bands popular in the 70s, they're already pandering to Gen X. Right there, one across.
Oh no, it's gonna be hair metal, hair Hair
No,
bands?
it's
Oh,
gonna
it
be
says
like an
bands.
aerobic thing. It's gonna be like exercise bands or something that you're not expecting for
Is it? No,
Saturday.
I'm into you. On
I'm
to
on
you.
to you.
Right? National Dog Hall of Fame? I don't know. You're close to Rochester.
So are you.
No idea. Who is this? I don't even know who Jimmy Nelson is.
Nope,
Do you? Oh
not a
my
clue.
God. What in the world is a Jimmy Nelson? IOU? No, done. You've done someone, I think. Do you know that
What?
term?
No.
Yeah, you ask for money. Oh God, am I gonna be wrong? How about this? Is resolute, stands pat?
Sure.
Uh, nip at?
Yeah. Don't love that.
It could be yap at or yip at. GMAC?
I have
Why
no
do I
idea.
think that? See, I don't know. I don't know how I know any of these things. Flip, say, react. Wow, I'm pretty good for
I was gonna say all that complaining about it being
I
10
know.
o'clock at night.
I'm hedging my bet, but I'm now going to take a sip of tea because I feel like the pressure. I don't. Sometimes, do you ever get this way when you like get on a roll and you're like, oh my God, I'm going so fast, and then it's just like an obvious signal that you're going to crash and burn. Like I get my own success makes me very nervous, so sometimes I have to like stop because I'm like,
Just stop and have some tea.
yeah, because it's all going to go south.
Well, while you're doing that, I've got 9 down.
Oh, good. What is it?
It's set theory.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Okay, what's the time here? Later on, when appropriate.
I think those bands that went across are going to be something rings. Mood rings.
Mood rings. Oh my God, that's so weird. But I was like, the 70s will relate to me, and I'm like, oh no, I was 3. Like, I was quite young. Missed. That's good. That is a site in the produce aisle.
It is.
I was gonna say cart, but that's
probably the Toy Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's a good. Okay, this is the most ridiculous O'Day clue in the history of O'Day clues. Like,
I don't think there is any other O'Day clue that I would get though. I just think
okay.
I'm
Anita O'Day is a very famous and excellent jazz singer, so that's normally what you get. Maybe they thought, well, we're just gonna Saturday it up, but unfortunately, like I'm not kidding you. I have no idea who Jimmy Nelson is. None. I'm sitting here, like usually it doesn't happen. Like, so it's like name, ventriloquist dummy for name. We're
gonna have to YouTube this now. We're gonna have to look up Jimmy Nelson.
True. It'll be the first video.
Redraft.
Yeah. Okay. Life itself is about
Walt.
Hey, good. Yeah. No, refresh in a way. Spiff up, spoff, boff, dust off, something off.
Top off, like a drink.
Ooh, I like that. Hope it's right.
Me too.
What's it called? Port and no, avast, left on deck.
Oh, it is port.
No, it's port, so it's not right. Certain paddy crop.
Is taro grown in?
I was gonna say, is taro grown in paddies?
I don't know.
As an opal, have a lightning bolt logo?
I think so.
Wow. A port?
Maybe it's a port.
Oh my God, that's so rough.
It might not be. I mean,
it might be.
Give them benefit of the doubt.
Well, I can't.
Words fail. Words
fail me.
Words fail me. Yeah, there we go.
That sound right?
Yeah.
A port. A port. It should be blank in every storm or whatever. Like at least it's a port. That's I'm coming back to that because I have questions.
All right. 27 down, I think, is pot au creme.
Oh my God, wait. What are like many
Arizona?
Oh, retired. Which one's pot au creme?
27 down.
Wait, is that right? Did I spell that right?
I think so.
But what's this?
Maybe it's not. Pot de creme? No.
Oh, that sounds right. Yes. It's poto something, but it's poto creme. I think you're right. Let's see. Butch, yes.
Interesting. I have thoughts on that. We'll come back to it.
It does say counterpart. Okay, we'll come back to it. I'm like, can't process. Up, aloft. Ooh. Right?
Yes, maybe.
Trees. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree.
As a tree.
But I think the poem is called Trees.
Okay.
And also, her name is Joyce Kilmer, and there's a building. She's related to a dude who was rich and lived in Binghamton. So there's a Kilmer building here. You can see the name Kilmer on it, and he's related to the Trees lady. There's your little bit of like
local flavor.
Binghamton, yeah, trivia.
50 across is Odell Beckham.
It is. Rooter.
Yeah.
Lurid.
Arcades.
Yes.
Middles.
Say riddles. You have to answer a riddle.
And Old Smoky at 36 across.
Yeah. I know, right? Briar? Bake
sales. Yeah. Hairy and whole.
Oh, what's the hole? What's this clue? Oh God, golf.
The golf.
Jesus. God, golf. Inky. All right, well, we're halfway there. It's pretty good. Oh, why am I even timing this? It's so dumb.
Well, whatever.
Whatever. I think for talking our way through it, 7 minutes to the halfway point is
pretty good clip.
Yeah. For not speeding, it's good. I'm taking more of a sip now, so I can justify how long it's taking us to do this. Hang on. Taking the tea bag out now. It's very exciting things that are happening when they can't see right now. But
really fun for our viewers.
Reach the point of no return. Broke
even.
Yes. Right, because you get no return on your investment.
Yes.
Nice. You call the school the educator? Okay, I don't know.
Noms? Yeah. Veto.
Halters.
Bison.
Nice. That's rough. Vest. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I guess. I don't know. Be nice.
Okay. What's 23 across?
Offer sheet. Hitman.
List. Hit list.
Hit list. That's correct. That's rough. It's kind of violent. Unwelcome forecast. Is that?
Probably.
See, I was mad today because they called hail bad fall, and I was mad. I was defending hail because I'm like, hail's not bad, it just is. But I actually think sleet is bad. Like hail's the hail, but freezing rain is awful.
That seems like a fine line to draw.
I am glad you agree. Esther Roll. Do you know Esther Roll?
I do not.
Okay, well, I think she used to appear in puzzles a lot more. A, because her show Good Times was current in the past. Was more current in the past, and also, I mean, that's a great name. I mean, for crossword puzzles, this is like these are golden letters. But yes, I think as time has left Good Times in the past, we have used her.
I've got 11 down.
Oh, that's a good question. Lice Dolce Vita, La Dolce Vita.
Yep.
I actually probably could have gotten that. In fact, I started to begin to get it without looking at the clue. Brains.
I believe so, is our pretty sure.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a parsing problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good one.
Thank you.
Rachel Fabi. Here we go. Rachel. I'm saying your name and typing. I don't know. I'm going to end up just typing your name. Uses a letter opener on slits. Mabel tells. Yeah, it's a tell in poker.
Yeah.
Again, golf and poker, my favorite things. Most favorite things. Gags, put-ons.
Sure.
Nut, chewed as a stimulant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Buckaroo, fortification. Bucket, buckle up, buckled. Maybe it's not coca?
Coca seems right. What's 40 down?
Yeah.
Pourer.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Gene Krupa. Is that even? Oh, is it Coca Cola?
There you go.
There we go.
Full work.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I like people who know words. Here we go. Certain. No, seriously.
I
Far
know
from.
words. I don't know good times.
Well, no. I got good times covered. We're good. We're good. Far from deliberate. Rash.
Yeah.
Shark Tank. No.
Shark.
Week.
Yes, Shark Week. It's a franchise, right?
Esperanto. Laura Dern. Laura Nairo. Oh, it's Nairo. There we go. Arte and
book. Woohoo!
Wow, we look at how fast we did the second half.
That was really good.
Yeah, we wait, what was really good? We were really good, or the puzzle was good?
Oh, and then like our time, considering how.
Yes, I think considering where we started, yes, I thought that second half was very easy. So let's go. There were a couple things that we balked at. I want to go back to we'll go to Fem in a second, but what was the one up here that I was like, oh, well,
GMAC? Because I never would have gotten that in a million years. I mean, okay, the crossings are fine, but.
Which one?
GMAC?
Oh, GMAC financing. Yeah, I don't even. I only know that from, honestly, I only know it from television car commercials. Like, it's like this GMAC financing. I don't know. I don't even know what it stands for. That'll tell you something. O'Day, I didn't know, and then the a port. That's the one. Okay, so O'Day.
I took the first word at 7 down. I've taken out of all of my word lists because it's an ethnic slur.
Yeah, it is a very interesting point, because it's such a basic word with multiple meanings. It's not like, say, I'm going to say it, C-H-I-N-K, which is a real word relating to armor and walls. It's an actual word, but I would not ever put that in a puzzle now because it's such a rare word that it's more commonly associated with the racial slur. This one to me is real borderline, actually. I mean, I'm with you in that just because it bugs some people, I probably wouldn't use it, but it really is a basic English word. So I'm not as mad as I would be at some other more egregious example.
The Times has done worse.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen worse. I would
not have done it.
There are kind of test cases of bad, which we have seen in the puzzle in the not too distant past. So, yeah, it's funny because I remember being in college regarding this word. I had a professor who was Japanese American, and there was someone else in the class also who was Asian, and they were talking about the ways in which people would use the ordinary meaning of the word in their presence in a way they thought was like wink wink jokey, and I was like listening to them talk, and first of all, I didn't know, I'd never heard the term, so I was like, A, holy shit, this is a slur, and B, like, holy shit, people do that to you. Like, it was this sort of revelation of like, just listening to it was like part of growing up is like meeting other people whose experiences are different and having them tell you what happens to them. And I was like, so that was the first time it ever occurred to me that I never even knew that term existed. And so yeah, I would, my slight recommendation is along with you, which is don't just maybe get rid of it. Yeah. Also get rid of this.
Don't love that.
I know. Left on deck is port and starboard. Is it a starboard? A starboard? Can you do that? No.
I think it's like a lee, right? Is often in crosswords as like behind you, or maybe whatever.
So that means you think you actually can do a starboard?
I think you can. I think it means like in that direction. So there's like that place and then in that direction, but I still don't like it.
In that direction, sure. I know I'm trying to think of other prefaced words, prefixed words. Aloft.
Also not super into Redded right under it.
It's weird because I actually use this sometimes, I think, when I don't know, like RET''D seems like a thing to me. Like ESTD, you know, for
Yeah.
cornerstone, I'm doing quotation mark fingers, cornerstone abbreviation or whatever.
But like there's a difference between something that you see etched into a building and something that you might like write to yourself as shorthand. I don't know. It's fine. I wouldn't like break the puzzle over it.
You're right that the more I look at it, the worse it looks. Like I should just not stare at it, because the more I look at this, the more it starts freaking me out. Especially under this, like I would keep my jarringly off fill, like maybe on opposite sides of the. I keep them separate from one another. So yeah, weirdly liked this. Why is that? Like it's just a 6-letter answer, but for some reason when you got it, I was like, oh, maybe it's because I like drinking. So the idea of someone topping off is, or coffee, right?
Yeah. We saw this not super long ago in a Robin Weintraub puzzle. It was either top off or top up. And I really liked that too.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, mood rings, set theory. I've seen these before. La Dolce Vita is great and a great film, and I like this answer. I believe so, sort of, because it was like it had that weirdo parsing yeah. issue where I was sort of thrown off, and then
I like all of the long entries. I don't have a problem with anything that's long in this puzzle. I think they're all super solid, which is why we got like
pot of creme. Yeah.
Some borderline fill is to make these really like banger long entries work.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they are good. I think they're good. On top of Old Smoky. Yeah. Broke, no return. You know, that's a pretty good question mark clue. Yeah. I'm looking around. Oh, I'll never know the difference between like coca and cola and cola. I don't know. I feel like one's a
Are they different, or is it just two different words for the same
Coca's thing? A leaf.
Oh.
Where cocaine comes from.
Okay.
Cola is a nut where Coca-Cola comes from. I'm not really sure. Apparently cola also a stimulant. So I don't, you know, Coca-Cola. Oh my God, was it it's because Coca-Cola had cocaine in it originally.
Did it also have cola with a K in it?
Doesn't cola now have cola with a K in it? Isn't that where cola flavor comes from, even though we've made it a C? Like what is cola flavor if not?
But also, what is 43 down? Because I don't know that name, and if I probably would have put cola with a C.
Yeah, and I think that you are correct that is rough based on inference. I know who Gene Krupa is because there are only a small number of very famous drummers, and he is one of them. But you are correct that if you didn't know Krupa, it seems very probable, or very possible, I guess, that you would have guessed C here. Maybe you knew enough that, you know, the nut was a K and not a C. C is more the thing you drink. But I'm glad you called attention to this cross. I
think I'd also have a problem with Laura Nyro crossing dine. Like dine is not a term that I am familiar with either. So that would have been a total guess, whatever the vowel was going to be there.
Right. I think that's another good point. I guess dine is one of those like erg. It's one of those things that's left over from my college physics class that I just remember, and like dynamo, it must be related to that somehow, right? But yeah, I was like, when I got to here, I mean, you saw me, I put in I first for Laura Nyro because I couldn't remember how she spelled her name. I actually needed dine to give me the Y, which is interesting. Also, you'd think that like if this were that, it would not be clued this way.
Right. Well, I don't know who Laura Nyro is. It could have been Noro. It could have been Neuro.
She's a really important song. I feel like her songs are more famously done by other people, and the one that's most famous is now eluding me. I will look it up and post it.
Along with the video of the ventriloquist.
Yes. Well, yeah, let me write this down before I forget all of it. Yeah, the video of the ventriloquist and a Laura Nyro song. That sounds good. Yeah, bulwark. I mean, I'm a big bulwark. As a word, I'm a fan of that word. It's just this lumbering ox-like kind of awkward. It's got like awkward and bull in it, sort of a bison bulwark. It's nice. Hit list. Okay. Totally a thing. It just kind of makes me. I
don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, we were just talking about, I'm a millennial. I grew up in the age of having to do school shooter drills.
Yeah.
And sometimes for real, whenever a hit list would turn up in a hallway. So.
Right. No, I did not grow up in that era, but I understand what you're saying. And in general, it's a bit of it's just a mood. Like, speaking of mood rings, it's if nothing else, it's a bit of a mood killer. So yeah, I appreciate the objection there.
Final objection was to the clue on femme.
Oh, there we go. Thank you for remembering what that is. Odell, right? Okay. Femme, counterpart of butch. Okay, so go ahead.
I mean, this is just a really outdated stereotype about like lesbian relationships, and maybe they just mean like the opposite of butch.
Which, okay, but I mean,
maybe. But counterpart to imply that they go together. This implication that there's always a butch and a femme in a lesbian couple or something.
No, that's obvious. Yes. Although, I mean, I feel like, again, I grew up with, so I'm thinking now like 90s, like the butch femme dynamic, like butch femme, like you just, there is an entire historical context where those words are almost attached to each other in terms of describing certain kind of dynamic.
Right, but it's 2020 and they are now loose.
No, they should be loose. This is why I thought counterpart was actually better than opposite, because opposite really implies a binary.
A binary, yeah. Neither is great, and I think that there are ways to clue femme without bringing butch into it at all.
There you go. Now that I would agree with that for sure. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Awesome.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I think the long stuff is good, and it makes up for some of the rough fill.
Do you know the difference between Briar with an A and Briar with an E?
I do not.
I don't think there is one. It's always scary.
But it's not Old Smokey.
Most Smokey. It is when I say it, but yes, you're right. Smokey. Bake sales, good. All right. I think we've done this. I'm gonna either write this up now, or I'm gonna go to sleep and write it in the morning.
Good plan. And thank you to Doug and Brad.
Yeah, these are people I've known a long time, and they generally do good work. Also, like, not related to anything, but like the loveliest people, like the nicest, just good crossword.
Play D&D with Doug.
Yeah, good crossword folk. Like, yeah, they're my friends. Cool. I'm gonna finish this beautiful caramel. My wife made caramels, apple cider caramels.
You've got my address.
They're so good. Like, she made them on a lark, and then I was like, these are actually good. And then she's like, I'm gonna make them again. And she's like refining her recipe like a mad scientist. And I'm like, keep trying, keep going. Good. Anyway, thanks for solving with me. I'm gonna write this up now. Thanks everybody at home. I'm gonna do a highlights version of this, and that'll be that. And cool. All right. Bye.
Bye, team.